stage.
It's bad behavior. It's my opinion. Bad behavior, yeah.
Forward to being here again, find my mandatory. You know, it's always a great opportunity. It's always a great thing to get the mandatories out of the way, because I consider the mandatories like flies. They always buzzing in your ear, especially when you're trying to do something for the...
Chaos erupted when Deontay Wilder crossed the line and slapped Oleksandr Usyk in full view of the world. Wilder's antics show exactly why he struggles to be taken seriously against a disciplined champion like Usyk. This isn't just drama, it's a glaring display of Wilder losing control while Usyk remains calm and focused, proving he is the real professional ready to dominate inside the ring.
Well, this is not a gang fight, you know, the only two have been fighting are the boxers and save it for the night. They don't get paid to fight before the fight. Stupid.
Dave Coldwell makes it clear that Deontay Wilder has crossed a serious line. Slapping Oleksandr Usyk is not just playful banter, it's unprofessional and reckless. Usyk's composure highlights the stark contrast between a true champion and Wilder's unpredictable antics. This incident has elevated the stakes, showing the world that Wilder's ego may be his own worst enemy, while Usyk remains calm, sharp, and ready to exploit every weakness inside the ring.
Everything that, because that's a little bit naughty. Because I know it's all, you know, fun and games at press conferences, but when you lay your hands on another man's face, whether there's an egg in it or not, you've laid your hands on his face, and that takes it to another level.
Duke McKenzie acknowledges the entertainment side of boxing, but while some might call Wilder's slap entertaining, it exposes his lack of discipline. Oleksandr Usyk remains composed and professional, proving he can handle any chaos thrown at him. Wilder's antics grab headlines but fail to intimidate a seasoned champion who relies on skill, strategy, and intelligence. This moment reinforces that in the ring it's not flash or theatrics that win fights, it's focus, preparation, and composure under pressure.
To call it is, I thought it was a stroke of genius personally. I don't see there's any harm in it. You know, this is the entertainment business that we live in now, and if you're not going to be entertaining...
Eddie Hearn makes it clear that Wilder's temper may define this fight, but Usyk thrives under pressure. Wilder's aggression is obvious but uncontrolled and reckless. Usyk's tactical brilliance ensures he can exploit every lapse in judgment Wilder shows. This clash promises fireworks but also highlights the mental advantage Usyk holds. Discipline and composure will always outmatch uncontrolled fury, and the press conference is a perfect example of Wilder playing into Usyk's hands without even stepping into the ring.
You know, when you're getting poked like that in a face-to-face, you know, after a while the temper goes, and it's good. You know, I think it's going to be that kind of...
The Wade concept points out that while Wilder's slap is extreme, the fight game has always been messy. Yet this incident highlights Wilder's lack of respect and control, whereas Oleksandr Usyk maintains professionalism, proving why he is one of the most respected heavyweights. Wilder relies on shock value and intimidation, but Usyk's calm and calculated approach ensures that theatrics cannot overshadow genuine skill and preparation. The stage is set for a clash where mental strength outweighs impulsive aggression.
Fighters on stage their face off? Of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game in the combat sports world.
Johnny Nelson highlights the dangerous recklessness of Wilder's actions. Slapping Oleksandr Usyk on fight day is not just disrespectful, it's a serious risk to the sport and his own reputation. Usyk's ability to remain calm under such provocation shows his true champion mindset. Wilder may grab headlines, but it is Usyk's discipline, skill, and intelligence that will dictate the outcome. Moments like this only expose Wilder's lack of control, while Usyk gains psychological dominance before a single punch is thrown.
This morning, man, to make the way how he's done it, you know, on the morning of a fight, it's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think shit. So I don't know.
Simon Jordan reminds us that the sport has seen wild moments, yet Wilder's slap crosses a line even in boxing history. Oleksandr Usyk remains unshaken, showing that true champions are defined by how they respond to disrespect. Wilder's antics may generate noise, but they cannot mask his vulnerabilities. Usyk's mental clarity ensures he will turn any chaos into an advantage, proving that skill, patience, and tactical brilliance are more valuable than flashy aggression or mindless provocation.
An egg on his face. I mean, how many times have we seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do? You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
We didn't need that.
I'm not offended by.
Adam Smith points out the unpredictable nature of fight night, yet Oleksandr Usyk's preparation and composure give him a clear edge. Deontay Wilder thrives on chaos, but has shown he crumbles under pressure when faced with calculated opponents. Usyk can adapt to any situation, turning the unexpected into opportunity. Wilder's impulsiveness may generate headlines, but Usyk's intelligence, skill, and patience mean he controls the narrative. This clash is not just physical, it is a battle of mental supremacy.
You don't know what's going to happen because it's different on that day than any other day. It just sort of scripts go out the window.
Adam Smith captures the reality of boxing perfectly. Wilder's slap adds drama, but it does not elevate his skill or make him a better fighter. Oleksandr Usyk's calm response reinforces why he is a true champion. The incident has amplified the anticipation, yet it also highlights Wilder's lack of control and poor judgment. Usyk's focus on preparation and discipline ensures he is mentally untouchable. Fans are excited, but the underlying story is clear. Composure, intelligence, and elite skill always triumph over reckless theatrics and impulsive aggression in the ring.
This is big for the casual fans. Do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not, but these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens.
Duke McKenzie makes it clear that Usyk's versatility and skill set him apart from Deontay Wilder. Wilder relies on raw power and intimidation, but Usyk's precision, footwork, and ring IQ make him nearly unbeatable. This instinct is backed by Usyk's consistent dominance against elite heavyweights. Wilder's unpredictable style may cause sparks, yet Usyk's all-around excellence ensures he controls the pace, distance, and strategy. Every move Wilder makes will be calculated against Usyk's superior preparation and intelligence. The press conference incident may excite casual fans, but it does nothing to change the outcome that most experts predict.
My gut instinct said that Usyk would win because he's an unbelievable all-rounder, you know?
Really?
He's an unbelievable...
Oleksandr Usyk's words show his respect, but also his confidence in his own ability. Recognizing Wilder's fame and power does not intimidate him. Instead, it underlines the challenge he is ready to conquer. Usyk's mental clarity and tactical awareness will neutralize Wilder's erratic aggression. While Wilder thrives on spectacle, Usyk thrives on strategy, preparation, and execution. This contrast makes the fight compelling because the champion is not swayed by theatrics. His calm assessment reflects a disciplined mindset that has carried him to the top of the heavyweight division and will likely decide the outcome of this high-stakes clash.
This world champion guy, this is very famous guy, this is strong guy, but it's Odin is one of is great heavyweight last 10 years.
Boxing ego highlights the challenge Wilder poses and the difficulty of securing fights with him, yet it underscores why Usyk's pursuit of this bout is significant. Usyk's courage and desire to face danger solidify his legacy, contrasting with Wilder's tendency to avoid serious risks. While Wilder relies on intimidation, Usyk relies on skill, timing, and calculated aggression. Fans are intrigued, but the true story is mental resilience and readiness to face the best. Usyk's decision to chase this fight shows he is not only a champion in name, but a fighter willing to test himself against every challenge.
Usyk is a great champion. He's calling out Wilder fight. But boxing always does this to its fans, where there's a fight and when it's at the maximum, peak danger, guys like Wilder, people ain't trying to fight him.
Liam Goff exposes Wilder's recent record and questions his credibility against a fighter of Usyk's caliber. Usyk has consistently faced top competition and demonstrated elite skill, while Wilder's activity and quality of opposition raise serious doubts. This contrast highlights Wilder's reliance on reputation rather than performance. Usyk is sharp, focused, and battle-tested, making him a superior threat in every area. The slap and press conference antics cannot mask Wilder's inconsistencies, while Usyk's consistent excellence shows that preparation, skill, and mental toughness are the true markers of a heavyweight champion.
Deontay Wilder. Wilder has had one win in the last 3 years against, what was the guy's name, Terrell Herndon or something like that. an obscure opponent who no one has heard of before since was knocked out, I think, in a round.
Usyk making it clear that he genuinely wants this fight puts the pressure squarely on Deontay Wilder and the boxing establishment. Unlike Wilder, who often hides behind theatrics and delays, Usyk's approach is focused, professional, and demands resolution. His willingness to face a dangerous puncher while maintaining composure demonstrates mental superiority. Wilder thrives on chaos and intimidation, but Usyk thrives on preparation, strategy, and execution. The fight will not be decided by press conference stunts or fan hype. It will be Usyk's calculated mastery in the ring that dictates the outcome. Boxing politics may try to interfere, but the champion's intent is undeniable. Usyk's consistency, skill, and focus make him the obvious favorite, while Wilder's unpredictability is less a threat and more a distraction that Usyk will expertly neutralize. Fans should note that real champions do not need chaos to dominate.
The Usyk calling out Deontay Wilder situation is real. It's real. Usyk actually wants to fight Deontay Wilder this time, so hopefully, keep my fingers crossed that boxing politics don't get.
The confusion and excuses surrounding Wilder's camp illustrate exactly why Usyk is leagues ahead mentally. While Wilder's team focuses on offering distractions, Usyk maintains clarity and readiness. This exposes Wilder's lack of control and his dependence on external chaos to feel dominant. Usyk's consistency, discipline, and ability to stay composed while the opposition flounders make him the embodiment of a true champion. The comments highlight the gap between a man who prepares, strategizes, and executes and one who relies on theatrics and political maneuvers. Wilder's unpredictability may excite fans, but it does nothing to undermine Usyk's preparation. Mental toughness, focus, and skill are what will prevail when the bell rings, and Usyk is fully aware that the only thing that matters is performance inside the ring. Wilder's distractions will fade the moment he faces a calm and calculating Usyk.
Deontay, didn't I just come out and say, man, shit, well, I don't know how that's gonna work because...
While Wilder's speed and power are undeniable, this commentary perfectly underscores why raw ability alone will not beat a master like Usyk. Wilder's reliance on timing and single punches exposes him to Usyk's meticulous strategy and defensive brilliance. Usyk reads opponents, anticipates power shots, and controls the ring, turning moments like these into opportunities rather than threats. Wilder may deliver explosive moments, but they are inconsistent and require him to be perfect, while Usyk's style is precise, calculated, and unshakable. The unpredictability of Wilder cannot offset Usyk's preparation, footwork, and mental clarity. Fans love the drama, but when it comes to championship fights, discipline, intelligence, and adaptability always triumph over raw chaos. Usyk's ability to neutralize Wilder's weapons while executing his own game plan makes the Ukrainian a clear favorite despite Wilder's occasional flashes of brilliance.
That's why I love Wilder at 212, 215. The speed of Wilder is not spoken about enough. He threw that right so fast backing up against Robert Helenius, I thought it was a left hook. Watch me call that fight. Oh, God! Wilder knocked him out with a left hook. Oh, squad! It was the sneakiest right. And the thing is, Wilder just got to touch you. Ha! And you see here like the worst seizure I've ever seen. So, bruh, I get what Usyk is on. I get what he's talking about.
The stakes in this fight could not be higher as Oleksandr Usyk is once again proving why he is the most complete heavyweight in the world, while Deontay Wilder relies on flash and chaos to stay relevant. Usyk's technical brilliance, footwork, and ring IQ make him the clear favorite because he does not need to hit hard to dominate the fight. He controls every exchange and punishes mistakes with precision. Wilder's power and speed are exciting but sporadic and unpredictable, and against a master like Usyk, that inconsistency will be exploited. Mentally, Usyk is light years ahead, calm under pressure, and focused on the goal while Wilder struggles with distractions, excuses, and theatrics. If Usyk wins, he cements his legacy as an unstoppable force in heavyweight boxing and proves that skill, preparation, and intelligence always beat chaos and brute power. If Wilder somehow shocks the world, it would be a moment of unpredictability that few could see coming, but even then, Usyk's composure will make the rematch inevitable. This fight is more than just punches. It's a battle of minds, strategy, and heart. Are you backing Oleksandr Usyk to dominate, or do you think Deontay Wilder will pull off the impossible? Drop your thoughts below and join the debate because this is boxing at its absolute finest.